Unless there's something else for the throttle.
Push it hard.
Okay. That's probably what it was.
Yeah. Join us this week as we shake down the boat.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free.
With the big dog safely back in the U.S., we started the move-in. The boat came fully furnished and ready to cruise, but we needed the old things sorted out and new things for a family of 7 aboard. Dad calls this the boat throwing up, but on a boat, space is at a premium, and it takes time to figure out what's important and where to put it. Even on this big boat, we would have to make major changes from our life on land. Ready? Go. Do a cool one. Your arms. Okay. We visited the boat on weekends. The big boys didn't come for a few weeks due to school and work. We swung on the halyards, played games and puzzles on the boat. But it was hard to imagine then what boat life would really be like. We learned to cook in the galley, learning to cook for the family while living smaller on the boat. Captain Rob came for the weekend to train the captain and the crew. We had 2 days on the water to learn to sail the big dog.
When we drove in, there was 2 Army Apache.
Time to go watch TikTok.
No.
Right? Like if we had had the wind and the current in front of the boat, instead of kicking the butt out, I would have kicked the bow out. These kids are sharp. Yeah, they take after their mother. They're very technically competent. Aiden, drywall, plumbing, electrical. You just tell him to go do it, he'll figure it out and get it done. Yeah. So Brent is that way. He just doesn't want to as much. Brent is doing commercial aviation, so he's almost through with his private pilot. Aiden is interested in going that route. He's just got his medical clearance, so he should be. I don't think he's going to start until we get back. Yeah. And Bryce is saying he went. So Bryce is going to graduate. He's 16. He's going to graduate this summer.
Yep.
He'll
The
graduate.
school program at Georgia is sweet. And after the third, I think.
Since we motored the whole way from the Bahamas, this was the first time that we raised the sails.
Yeah, it's not on the fleet. I just got to let it. Good.
other children inside. Hi, Haley. Say hi. Smile, children. I'll hold the film. No? No one?
Well, you're not.
Say hello.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hi.
Mommy. Mommy, say hello.
Something about being on the water makes good fire.
Yeah?
Bubby, you say hello.
90%.
Say hello to the camera.
Yeah. You were up for 48 hours.
I slept.
And last night when I went to bed, it was at like 75 degrees. Yeah, this morning it said.
We all passed day 1 of training and safely put the big dog back into her slip. This time with some great coaching by Captain Rob, we didn't have any damage. That makes 1 in a row. Lily is our 11-year-old chocolate lab. She's an important part of our family, and we had not yet decided if she would go on us on the big adventure. She was having a training weekend too. Lily is the inspiration for our big dog logo.
It may need to be removed.
Yep.
4,200. 5,200 is a sequence that does not, it's not permanent. It's supposed to be permanent. So like a rudder post.
I wonder why Connor had his little. Good.
Honor.
Those are little horse pies too. Like.
Put it on there. Back one too.
Another one.
It's like they see the white boat and they're like, I gotta go.
Lane, that's all you. I'm good.
Mother. Where'd it go?
It's right here.
Above that.
Right there. Above that.
There's 2.
Oh, God.
On your hand.
Yeah, it like
Oh,
landed
he
on
left.
There's like 3. No, he's sticking around.
They're not landing.
We're gonna get that fixed. I don't know where it went.
Oh, I failed!
Captain Rob trained the crew on how to anchor the boat. Then we launched the dinghy for its shakedown.
I can only get it in idle. Really?
Did they fire it up?
Yeah. Oh no.
Unless there's something else for the throttle.
Push it hard.
Okay.
That's probably what it was. Yeah!
We stopped for lunch and to finish a puzzle before heading back to the marina.
You guys get untied early to see what's happening. The thing that I like to do with knots, guys, is I like to make it muscle memory. Right? So like come up with a way that you do it with. Come up with a way that you do it and do it with the same motion every single time.
We finished out day 2 and brought the big dog back to the dock for the second time with no damage. We were really happy to have Captain Rob help us get the boat off the dock and teach the whole crew. This would be the last time that the big dog would leave the dock for 6 months. Now was the time for the work to start. We tested out the shade sail and it was all good. We checked out the anchor wiring that got us in Forest Pierce, planning for a future rewire. We inspected the missing secondary anchor that would need to be replaced, and we inspected and measured the trampolines. We would need to change them to something more suitable for crossing oceans. We started inspecting the paint job and talking to vendors. Overall, it was in good condition, and a good wax job would have done wonders. But the old Big Dog logo left damage that would not buff out. And the damage we did on arrival would not buff out either. We planned for several repairs and touch-ups, but it was starting to look like we should just repaint the outside of the holes during our October haul-out.
Plus 10 degrees Celsius. That's defrost, right?
I don't know. What you doing, hon?
defrosting the magic, trying to fix it. What are you doing?
Bad seal
That's you.
and defrosting.
That latch.
Okay.
And get the
Oh
latch.
yeah, and a latch. And a new seal, you said you can get too?
Having a hard time finding the seal, but
Okay.
still on that one back. It's a beast. Oh my gosh. That makes the other one look like a baby.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure this is going to fit in
Why
there.
are you filming the whole thing?
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Nice.
He's putting
Alright.
bolts on. Very
I mean, that one's almost splitting. Keep tight.
Oh, you want me to
Awesome.
loosen it?
No, looks good.
Better? Okay, can I put this back?
Yep, we put it back and we'll start working on the hoop.
Help, because I'm afraid it's gonna like just right here if I do it.
Catapult you over.
It's kind of heavy. You know, it's kind of heavy.
Lower.
150.
Alright.
Now this.
And
All
then
right.
this-
What's the direction say?
Which way does the hoop go?
I don't know.
That's not nearly as heavy as it looks.
Yeah, it does right there. Yeah, right, right.
Yeah, that one's very light. Or is it? Or is it flip? It might be flipped the way the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's that way. It's that way.
Oh, yep.
Look like.
Angled back. That's a night anchor. It's basically one size over what you would normally use. You would hope to not have this out in a storm somewhere. We would hope not.
All right.
But we're not a bad storm anyway. Oh, you got that? I'll get this.
Oh, okay.
All right, which one are you on?
This one I guess.
All right. Now you're an anchor mechanic. You can add this to your
That's
resume.
right.
You're gonna forget this in 10 years. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I already forgot the knots that the captain taught us.
No, come
Yes, I
on.
did.
There's no
That
way.
was last weekend.
And I forget things I'm supposed to
That was
remember.
pretty tight.
So Dad is about to drop the new anchor into the water.
For now, they don't need to uncoil. Just do it right now.
That's a given.
So undo the anchor. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
We didn't do it. Yeah, we should do that. Did you have the camera on?
Yeah.
That
It
would have
got
been
that.
classic. Like, but it probably
well.
would have hit the boat.
Yeah, it didn't. So.
All right. So. Whoa!
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna get the back up on the top. Because it may pull it and flip. It make it go too fast and flip the thing in the
I
boat.
think at this point,
I wanna
isn't
roll
it
it.
sitting on the ground?
Imagine this goes into the boat.
At this point,
Why don't?
isn't
But
it sitting on the
it's
ground?
pulling, and I just.
All right. At this point, why don't we just loosen a whole bunch of chains?
Well, there was a lot of spirited discussion on the safest way to drop this 155-pound anchor without hurting anyone or the boat. We finally did it without incident. The next project was giving the big dog her name back, just like her days in Turtle.
He said basically place it, keep it in the middle.
Where's the middle? This has got to be the middle.
Yep. You get it placed, and I'll tape it. You get it where you want it. Just tape that on. Beautiful.
I know, but then everyone got in front, so you could just see people's back. Oh, so nice. Yay. Yay.
Beautiful.
So nice.
Is there a better spot than this video? Alright, now we're experts.
Yep.
Experts. Oh, we didn't mark the top of that one.
I can mark it. About here. Good. Yeah.
Certainly gonna be what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay. Careful.
Alright, can you do it? Can I do it too?
That's what I'm doing. Got rubber rollers to make sure it's good.
Oh, so pretty.
It's officially our boat again.
So pretty. This is so nice and fresh.
Yeah.
When did we decide on the font?
Get the original font.
Oh.
Mom and I are very creative.
Oh, you're the crease.
We may redesign it this summer. It's it has to be labeled for our postcard certification, postcard registration.
Neil.
So this gets us registered.
It's so pretty. That was our last spring project before returning to Wisconsin for the summer. Aren't you living the dream? Join us next time as we return to the big dog and start the real work. There's a lot to be done before we leave the dock in December.